Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. So on today's video we are going to be obtaining a 3-star island and starting our new island. So first things first, we are going to enter in basically all the starting stuff, and I'm going to take you guys on an adventure of getting 3 stars. I am pretty excited to start this new island, definitely ready for a new change. But yeah, so let's go ahead and enter in all of our stuff, and then I still have to think of an island name. Definitely been kind of thinking about this for a while now, but maybe it can be a teaser on what we're going to do next. And we are already to the point to where we need to pick, an island type. And honestly, for this island, and typically I don't really care on what it looks like. And honestly, I think I am going to go, because I mean this one is really bizarre. You see, it's like right to the very bottom right corner. It does not look that good, and honestly the ones with the mouth of the river going all the way down are kind of a pain to deal with at the very beginning, and this one looks really weird too. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I think resident services is at a decent spot. Regardless what we get, we can work with. But I like how the mouth of the rivers are facing 2 different directions. It doesn't really give me that much room to work with at the beginning. But again, we'll change all of that very shortly. So yeah, let's go ahead and choose this one. And then hopefully we get some good starter villagers. They all will change eventually, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, let's go ahead. And also too, if you guys don't pick some food, definitely not an Animal Crossing player. Always got to pick that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get moved on to the island and see who we get as our starting villagers. And hopefully we get like peaches or something, because I always get, I feel like, pears. So hopefully we get a different starting fruit. And we get apples. Okay, well, I feel like you can't go wrong with apples, but I really do wish we got like peaches or something different. But at least it's a little bit different from the pears. Something always so nostalgic starting up a new island. Oh my gosh. All right, and we got Ursula and Antonio. Fun fact, I absolutely hate Ursula. She is my least favorite villager. Antonio could be worse, but yeah. And we got a green airport. Green is my favorite color, so not too bad. But yeah, we are starting our new island, and here is the main man himself, Tom Nook. So we gotta start off doing all of our shenanigans. We gotta place down all their tents, and yeah, get to the name of the island. I think I did come up with a good name, so I am pretty excited for that. And then I need to transfer over some stuff to get some starter Nook miles to get things going at a fast rate, and order some stuff so we can obtain the 3 stars as fast as possible. Typically this process takes me I think around 3 hours or so. Definitely would be a lot faster in the video, but yeah. So let's go ahead and get started placing down some things, and yeah. And for me personally, I always place down the houses, try to at least on the beach, just because, trust me, it will save you a lot of pain later on, so you don't have to move as many houses. But we could take a look at our map, I think. No, oh wow, oh, forget we don't have a phone yet. So we don't have a lot of room to work with. So my house, I'm probably going to put it somewhere extremely random for the time being. We do have access to this side only, but maybe I'll be able to place down some houses around the beach area. It looks like I will be able to. I want to see if I can place down mine here. See, and that's why I'm going to run into some problems with like where the beach is at. So I might not be able to. Maybe right here. Yeah. That might be a problem. But actually, okay, cool. I can place my house right here, which is nice. And then, unfortunately, I need to get Ursula's house and put it over here as well. It is nice that you're able to kind of choose the villagers' houses like right off the bat, like where you want them at. But yeah, we're going to try our very best not to speak to this thing at all. Like I said, I really don't like her. I'm definitely going to find you a spot. I do not want you over here. Just on my very first island, she would never leave. It took me a long time, especially when I first started playing. I didn't time travel at all. So the painstaking, you know, waiting for them to have a thought bubble to actually move out. Yeah, it took way too long. And then I can actually place her house right here. Not really thinking about where I'm placing it because it is right beside me. But maybe we can see her when she actually wants to leave right away. And then now we need to grab Antonio. And he, ironically enough, they were actually my first two villagers that I had ever. So Antonio, he's not too bad. Definitely the best anteater, I think. So it could be a lot worse. I like his color scheme. But grabbed his tent, and now we need to move it down by the beach. And then we can get the ball rolling and hopefully get this done as soon as humanly possible. And then also, my character right now, they gave me like a Woody outfit. Look, I don't know what this is, but at least I kind of match. But yeah, let's go ahead and go back up and talk to them and get the ball rolling. And now that we are free, we need to actually collect some tree branches and stuff too. But I'm going to take the time quickly to go ahead and start cleaning up. So I'm going to start off by picking up all the weeds around here and then simultaneously grabbing the tree branches and apples that we need. So yeah, let's go ahead and start collecting. And for the moment I've been waiting for, the name. The name of this island is going to be Firefly. Take with that what you will. You guys will probably maybe figure out what type of island this will be. But Firefly, I think it is a perfect fit. And I don't know. I think it's a different type of name. But yeah, this is what we're going to go with. Definitely think it's a different one, and we could probably make a cool flag out of this. And it's always funny, I like to see what everyone else comes up with. And okay, I think we're gonna go with mine. Some of the things they say is really silly. So yeah, so we are now in the process of having everything done, ready to go. Again, I need to get some starting items, but first, Tom Nook has us go to sleep first. The only time when there is like a cycle in this game is like the very first day, when it actually becomes dark on its own, like, you know, like throughout. It doesn't really follow the normal day cycle. But yeah, you guys can count on me, and let's go ahead and go to our house and go to sleep. And I believe the next day we get our phone. I could be wrong. I don't know. And Tom Nook is here bright and early to let us know that we are finally in debt, but not for long. We do have ways around this. You guys will see. And yeah, we finally got our phone so we can check out our map. And then also, I really want to get the Nookazon app, so I don't have to go back to resident services all the time to order stuff. So we will definitely be killing two birds with one stone. So I need to order, I think, 100 items or something. So yeah. But anyways, we can spam through his conversation because he's going to let us know that we need, well, first of all, he's going to go over the phone. And then also he is going to tell us that we owe him already. So we need to work on getting bells and then our Nook Mile points. But I have some tips on that. It's kind of funny that we get this bill right away. Definitely in Amazon in Animal Crossing fashion, where you're always in debt. I've been watching some videos on YouTube recently about the older games, and I'm actually going to start playing City Folk just on my free time, off camera, just to play around on that game. Definitely caught my attention. I played it a long time ago, so it'll definitely be fun getting back into that game too. And also the Switch 2 is coming out very, very soon, so hopefully there'll be some Animal Crossing news soon, hopefully. But yeah, I do believe we got something in the mail. It may be from Mom, I'm not too sure. But yeah, let's go ahead and figure out what we're gonna do next. And we can all agree, having 20 pocket space at the very beginning of the game sucks. We definitely need to upgrade our pockets. We need miles really bad, so we are going to get those as fast as we can. So before we do literally anything on this island, I do not recall if we need to time travel one day for the airport or not, because I need to get to a different island to pick up some goods to start off everything. I do believe it might be closed right now. If not, I could be wrong. Yeah, okay. So first thing we're going to do is go on to the next day and get some things started. So I will be right back. Okay, so off camera, I went ahead and grabbed basically everything I think I'm going to need. So I grabbed a lot of resources, just some general stuff that I think I'm going to need. And also I grabbed everything that I'm going to need for my Nook Miles, I believe. And of course I'll get some along the way. But yeah, so all the stuff that I'm going to need, because the 3 plots that we have, again, something I don't particularly like doing, but you have to build all kinds of stuff for 3 plots that you're going to need starting off too. And then I grabbed some tickets so we can grab all of our villagers kind of right off of the bat. Now I am going to grab some things that I'm going to need, that I know I will need right away. So I did grab a bolting pole, and let's see, there we go, my ladder. I like to keep those on me. And then we also already got our miles. So the miles I like to do is I get all my miles from the gold tools. Definitely, I think is the best because you get so many miles so quickly, and you're gonna see me rack them up. It is a very nice and smart way, I think, to do it. Kind of quick and easy because we need the 5,000 miles, and then we're gonna jump all the way past 10,000 miles already. And that is the bulk of the miles that we're actually going to need for practically everything. So now we can go back and pay off our loans, and then also our Nook Miles loan. I wish we can do it with Bells, but you can't. And I don't know if I already have a house payment or not. I could be really wrong with that. But I do want to go ahead, and I don't think that I do. I can see, yeah, I am now extremely loaded. So we don't have to worry about bells or anything like that anymore. Definitely the first things you want to do to start off an island, especially if you're wanting to progress quickly, like I do. So about my moving fees, and then we can go ahead and pay off our 5,000 miles. Now I really wish that we didn't have to do that. It is really unfortunate, but it's something that you have to get done. So now I wonder, I can't remember. It's like I do this so often, you think I should remember how to do everything, but honestly I forget. So I do know that we need to order some Mario coins. I like doing that because you can run through them and they don't like get in the way of anything. But I do think that we need to work on the shop here too. I could be wrong. Nope. Okay. So now we can ask Tom Nook what else we need to get done. So we can speak with him about the workshop, about crafting items. I would love to. And then he is going to show me how to craft some random stuff that I do not need. But I do want the crafting bench because I don't have a crafting bench and or a storage shed. So yeah, but we need to gather 5 branches. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and purchase my 5 items per day. So I want to make sure I do that. And then also here, I think I can go ahead. Okay, well, I am not a Miles Plus member yet, so I can't buy anything. I think it's still too early on. But I do believe we can buy some things already. And nothing quite yet. I'm going to rock the bowl cut for a while. And we do have some seasonal items. Nothing that I want. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get some bells and order some things. Get my 5 branches. And then progress more. Okay, so now that we have progressed a little bit further, definitely want to buy a few things right off the bat. So the tool ring, definitely need it. You can't do much without it. I mean, you can, but it is very annoying. So definitely glad to get this one done. And then our next thing we want to get is the pocket organization. It's going to allow us to have 10 more spaces in our pockets, which is definitely a necessity as well. So yeah, definitely need to grab those things. And then we are going to do a bug slash fishing kind of sped up portion because I need to grab those, unfortunately, and then donate it to him so we can get Blathers moved in to the island. Yeah, you know, when Animal Crossing first came out, I was, you know, I got pretty good at it, but now it's one of those things like you can't be bothered with. So yeah, I'm going to make a montage out of that, and we're going to pick up some insects and some fish, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get started with that. Okay, so we are finally done with that. I actually grabbed a little too many things. I didn't think, I thought I had to grab 10, but you only need 5. So don't go grab 10 if you don't need it. And also too, while I'm in here, I want to make sure I pay off my loan every single day, so we can progress our house. And plus two, I'm pretty sure paying off your loan, you can get some more Nook miles. Oh, maybe we don't get our balance yet until tomorrow. Okay, regardless of that, I want to buy stuff from Timmy just because we can place more stuff around. So every day too, I'm gonna try my best to remember to go ahead and buy some stuff. And plus, I might use it later on as well. You never know what you might end up using. So I'm gonna go ahead and purchase all these things. And I don't know if I'm gonna fully upgrade my museum or not. So I'm gonna place it down and hopefully not regret it later. Because if I don't upgrade it, I have to kind of deal with it. Like it being there forever. So I need to kind of think about that. But I want to place down all the stuff that I have left just because it will work towards our rating. So all this extra goodies that I got here, I'm just going to place them around. The sea bass will definitely go because we all hate the sea bass. And then, yeah, we can place him down somewhere. I don't really know where. Oh, the clownfish is really cute with the anemone there. But it was really nice that we're already able to get all these things. And also too, the flowers. So I don't know kind of what flowers I want quite yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and plant these ones down just because again, it's gonna work towards our rating. And then maybe for the time being, we can put, I guess, the museum over here. I do need some room for the houses too, so I want to be kind of careful where I place it at, just so it's not and not an ideal location. So maybe to be safe, I'm just gonna place it right here. I think it'll be just fine right here. And also too, with me running around catching some bugs and stuff, we were able to see what kind of flowers we got. We got roses, not too bad. I was kind of hoping we got something different. I feel like we always get roses, and then for the trees we always get apples and pears. I think one time I may have gotten either oranges or cherries. I could be wrong, don't really recall. But regardless, definitely cool. I do like the roses, so not too bad. And then I'm trying to think of what else we need to get done today. We have already got almost 5,000 miles yet again. They're going to be rolling in quite quickly. But now we need to talk to Tom Nook once again to let him know bladders can now move in. And we can time travel, I believe, to the next day and keep progressing. Okay, so now I think we can, yes, I think we can now get Nook's Cranny, I believe. Yes, alright, cool. So this is when we need to gather up all the stuff that we already got for him. And I remember first doing this without time traveling and help of others. Getting this stuff was not the easiest, especially not knowing what I know now. So it was a little bit challenging at first, but yeah, so what he wants is a lot of stuff. And honestly too, I do have a stack of the regular wood. For some reason, even like back in the day, me getting regular wood was a lot harder than it should have been. But yeah, so we can go ahead and also, while we're here, this is perfect. I actually really wanted a trash can so I could throw away stuff, and I can live without all this stuff. And we can go ahead and purchase our coins that we're going to need for our 3-star rating. and then we need to pay off our house loan. We can pay from our savings and the full amount. And then we need to upgrade our house once again. And then I do want to purchase some more things from Timmy. See what he has for sale today. And good. A lot of other stuff that, again, we might use in the future. So it's no big deal. Definitely some other stuff that we can use maybe later on. Don't know. Again, with this game, you really never know what you're going to use. And now that we have finished that, we can go ahead and talk to Tom Nook. Let him know that we have finally paid off our loan. And speak to him once again, because we want to fully upgrade our house all the way. It's definitely going to help us out with storage. And the color, just to be quick, go with red. Sometimes I do pick the green roof. I am really biased though. My favorite color is green. So yeah, I'm kind of happy with the green airport at least. And then I do believe, yeah, we got some more miles we can collect. And again, we're going to get miles just from paying off our house loan. So it's a good thing. And then also the bell ringer stuff. We're going to constantly keep getting miles in, because we're gonna need it for when we actually do terraforming and stuff. And then we can quickly, Ursula, leave me alone. Actually, she might start giving me reactions. Eventually we'll kick her off, trust me, we will. Let's see what she gives us. Yeah, she might just be helping out, yeah, the shovel. But fortunately for us, we already have the best shovel, and we have the golden one, so we can go ahead and place this down. I don't really know if this works towards 3 stars or not, displaying items like that, but I guess we'll find out. But we do have some more stuff to add around. And now that we already placed everything down, we can go back down here and collect the rest of the resources that we're going to need. Yeah, I unfortunately didn't grab enough wood. So I'll probably cross that bridge when I get to that, or we can just chop down some trees. So I think I just might go ahead and grab my axe, and we'll do that because we'll probably need to deforest some things anyways, because having too much trees, I think, does kind of mess up the rating. That and the weeds. I know you can have a certain amount of weeds, but not like a lot. I can't remember. There's like a specific number. And I am getting all kinds of miles right now. And there you go. We're already at 7,000. All right, let's go ahead and turn this in, and then probably go ahead and time travel the next day. I think we might be able to go ahead and lay down the plot, so we'll do that too. Okay, so on the next day, our house is finally upgraded. Looks like we have more Nook miles to claim. So what I want to do today is go ahead and, well, I guess first off, we can go to Nook's Cranny, and I want to buy a lot of flowers. So I want to go ahead and start planting flowers just so I don't have to deal with it later on. And this is where we actually see Mabel for the first time. Definitely one of my favorite like NPCs in Animal Crossing. I love the sisters in general. They're super cute. I really wish that we did have porcupines as like villagers, because I think it'd be really fun to actually have one around. I don't know, definitely something they should look into, I feel like. But yeah, they're gonna ramble on for a while, and then I can introduce myself, and then hopefully we can see Mabel very often so we can get their shop moved in too. and we're going to go ahead and buy a lot of stuff around here too, just to help fill in and help towards our island rating, and purchase a lot of flowers. And then we need to go speak with Tom Nook. Okay, so now that we are done talking to Tom Nook, well, first of all, I need to go back in because I need to upgrade my house before I forget. But also, we need to begin the tedious process of actually moving in 3 more villagers. So, first thing we need to do is first craft a bridge, and then I don't know if we can do it the same day or not, but we need to start working on furnishing 3 different homes. So I'm going to grab some things that I know I'm going to need for that. So I need to go back up to like across the way to grab some roses. I need to pluck them, and then I need to craft a workbench so I don't have to keep on going back in here, because it's really random what we need. It's just like some log stakes. Yeah, I thought so. Nothing too crazy. So we need some regular wood. So I need to chop that and or get that, and then maybe we can start not really villager hunting, but the exciting thing, seeing what 3 random villagers we land on. I am really looking forward to that too. So let's go ahead and get started with all this. Okay, so now that we have, well, deforested this whole other side and then got our bridge down, we do in fact now have our 3 plots that we need to work on. So first things first, let's go find an area just to randomly put these plots on. Any of these areas will do for the time being. So let's go ahead and place these down, and then, well, we have a lot of crafting to go. Maybe I'll do one at a time just to make it a little bit easier, so I know everything I need to get. So let's go ahead and start a crafting montage. We have a lot of things to get done, so let's go ahead and get it done. Okay, so finally getting all that done, and thankfully I was able to scramble enough wood to complete everything. I didn't know if I was going to need more or not, but thankfully I had just enough, and I actually used all of my normal wood, but thankfully I don't think I will need any more, but now we can go let Tom Nook know, and I'm going to do kind of like a surprise. Rather than going to island to get someone, I'm just going to let it autofill, see who we get, just to make things go a little bit faster. But yeah, so what I'm going to do now is each day I'm going to time travel and see who we get, upgrade my house, and order some things, and rinse and repeat. Now the fencing he's giving us is a must, so we need to place this down too, especially before we time travel, just so again it can add more points to our island, so we can get that 3 stars. So we're gonna have like a little paint class or whatever, and then we can place it down and start time traveling. And finally, we have everyone moved in. We have upgraded our house quite a bit in the process too, and ordered a lot of things. Now I am going to collect a lot of miles. We are already almost at 20,000 Nook miles, which is really good. Now, this is closed today, so we don't have to go in to resident services and upgrade anything, but Mabel is here, so we want to speak with her and go ahead and buy some stuff. Maybe some new clothes of some sort, but I know that we need to see her at least 3 times, and then we can check out our villagers too. I did see Norma on the, well, I guess on the way in, so definitely, I know we have her and Puck. I forgot what the other one is, but yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy just some random stuff. I don't know if you need to buy a lot of things, but I'll buy maybe just some better looking clothes, like a hat and a shirt. Yeah, I really need to go change my clothes. I guess I will in the next video, because then you guys will know what I am doing. But we are, I would say, probably about halfway done now. We got 5 villagers now. I think we technically only need, like, I believe 7 or 8 villagers. I don't know how many villagers I want to do on this island just yet, so I'm going to do like the bare minimum. Why not? Let's put on a hat. We never wear a hat. And some new kicks. Okay, now I'm looking fresh. Let's take a look at our map. And yes, okay, so we got 2 people for sure we need out ASAP. Truffles is extremely cursed looking. Norma is cute, and Puck, so we didn't do too bad. But let's go ahead and time travel to the next day. I think Isabel might be here, but let's go ahead and find out. Okay, so now before we go to resident services, we can go ahead and start collecting just some of the stuff that we've been ordering. I want to go ahead and start placing things out, and I do think it is 7. I could be wrong. We need to fill in 2 more areas, and then I think we can start working on our island rating, because we need to get KK in. I do know that we need to make a campsite as well, so that will be 1 villager done. So just a few more odds and ends, and fortunately for us, we have Mabel once again, so we need to speak with her, and then one more time, and we can have the clothes shop, which is always fun. Honestly, it is probably my favorite shop too. I don't know, I just really like it. So let's go ahead and place all this stuff down, talk to everyone, and see what we are going to do next. Okay, so we just got a lot done right there. So what we need to do now is first place down our bridge and then pay it off. This is also going to help us towards our goal. I want to place down 2 bridges, and then I want, well, this will be our last bridge. We need 2 more inclines, and again, that is going to boost our rating up quite a bit. And then we need to do the campsite. So I forget exactly all that we need. Hopefully we don't need too much, only because I don't have any more regular wood. But I guess if we have to chop down some more trees, I will, just because I don't feel like going to another island to pick some up. So hopefully we don't have to do that. So we can go ahead and donate the rest of the money for this bridge for Lloyd. I like how Tom Nook let us know that they are trusted, like they're not gonna scam us. But we can go ahead and donate that. And also, we have fully upgraded our house now, so we just have one more loan payment to pay off, which is really nice. Now let's see all that we need for the campsite. And yes, okay. Unfortunately, we do need more wood, so I will be getting that wood. And then also we need some iron. So let me run around and grab a few things, and then we can go ahead and place down the campsite. And then I think we can move in another villager too. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so after struggling, we have finally got down the campsite. I like to point out too, I have yet to get stung by a wasp. That is really lucky for me because I am really prone to getting stung, and I don't know if we can go ahead and place on a plot or not, or like sell land. I'm sure he will let us know, but if not, we need time travel the next day. And then we should have a campsite villager. And yeah, we're getting closer and closer. Let me see if we can. Let's talk infrastructure. Okay, cool. So we can't yet. So let's go ahead and time travel the next day and see what we can do. Okay, so now campsite is made. What in the world is this? And it does look like we have Mabel once again. Did not mean to sit down on this log, but let's go ahead and speak with her and see about moving in the Able sisters, which I am really excited for. And hopefully we can get some new clothes too while we're at it. I actually kind of like this hat. I don't typically wear hats in this game, but this one doesn't look too terrible. But yeah, so it does look like she wants to move in and set up shop. So we can go ahead and finish speaking with her. And oh, do we have to talk? All right, no, we don't. I thought we had to go talk to Tom Nook first. I was like, really? So fortunately, we don't have to do that. And luckily for us, we can go ahead and place down the shop right here. Hopefully. Nope. Okay. Right here. This is a perfect spot right beside the Nook's Cranny. Now that we got her moved in, now we can go see about, well, actually let's see what they have, because I mean, why not? We're here, might as well see if she has anything for sale that we want to wear. Hopefully something good. You know what, I think I'll hold off. Thanks anyways. There'll be more in the next day. So I do know that we need to pay our remaining balance, and then we don't have to worry about anything to do with our loan once again, unless we want to upgrade our storage, which I don't think we will need. But yeah, so let's go ahead and spam through all this stuff and see what we need to do next. Okay, so now we have, well, on a rainy day, we have a campsite villager. Let's see who we get. Hopefully it's someone okay-ish. Maybe we can keep some of our villagers rather. Oh, Olaf. Okay, well, definitely not my top pick. Well, maybe we can see about moving him in. Okay, well, I think he has to. I gotta go check. And then, yeah, how unfortunate. Alright, so now we should have 8 villagers total, and we have, oh my gosh. Okay, we probably have the worst layout in villagers. Wow. Okay, anyways, ignoring Ursula, let's go right up front here to resident services, and we can check our island evals now, I believe. I don't know if I said this already, but we got Able Sisters moved in now too. I went ahead and just did a lot of jump cut just so, well, you guys don't have to sit through everything. But we should now get some word about some island evals because we need 3 stars. So let's see. Oh, okay, we're at 2 stars. Not too bad. What do we need to work on? Okay, I have never been told to go talk to Bladders, so I guess we'll go talk to Bladders. Alright, be right back. And there you have it. We now have 3 stars. So I did some things off camera. All I had to do was put down like 10 or 15 more coins, and then I planted 50 more flowers. But yeah, now KK Slider himself is going to visit the island. So all we need to do now is time travel one more time, and we'll be all done. So let's go ahead and finish up things here and time travel. Alright guys, and that is going to wrap up our very first video of Firefly. I really hope you guys did enjoy today's video, and looking forward to our new island. You guys will know very soon what that is in our next video. Again, always thank you so much for watching, and if you did like today's video and don't want to miss out on any more Animal Crossing like content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.